It's just a regular season game. It's one of 82. That's the way I usually look at regular season games. Tomorrow night is the exception. It doesn't matter to me whether Oklahoma City wins this game or loses this game. What matters to me is what I see from Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Are you going to show up? Let's put all of this in perspective. We walk into this season, folks questioning the legitimacy of Golden State's title because Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were hurt for Cleveland in the finals and LeBron James had minimal help. Golden State is on the record. They were offended by such assertions. They had a problem with people feeling that way. They come out and they swear they're on a mission. They validate that by winning 24 straight. In the process, Steph Curry is going ballistic on everybody. 50 one night, 40 another, 30 another, just wreaking havoc, doing damage, to the point where even LeBron James comments before they play Golden State, they got more of a chip on their shoulders than we do, and we're the runner-ups and they're the reigning defending champions. Over the course of that time, Skip Bayless is sitting across from yours truly, listening to me bloviate about how, yo, if there's one person I can't wait to see go up against these boys, it is Russell Westbrook, because that dude is the most ruthless competitor in the NBA today, and he is not going to roll over and bow down to all of this noise about Steph Curry. I even predicted he was going to be my league MVP. And guess what, Skip? He hasn't embarrassed me. Russell Westbrook is averaging 24.3 points, 10.2 assists, 7.5 rebounds, and his team is like 41-17. Skip Bayless, those are MVP numbers, except there's one guy with better numbers than that on his team, and that's Kevin Durant at 27.7 and 8 rebounds and 4.5 assists, shooting 50% from the field and 38% from three-point range. Any other year, Kevin Durant is the MVP right now with those numbers, except there's Steph Curry. So my attitude is, look at what Steph Curry's doing. 16 fourth quarters this year he hasn't even played, and still leading the league in scoring with 30. This is basketball. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, what are you gonna do about these boys marching into your house on a Saturday night, national television, ABC, which, by the way, I love what we do with the ABC games on Saturday night. It feels like an event. I absolutely love the fact that we got Saturday night games in prime time right now. This is a big deal for basketball players. Now, it's not about the game. It's about Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant reminding the world, yo, Clay and the three-point shooting contest and Steph doing his thing, y'all must have forgot. Who y'all think y'all talking to? You think you just gonna roll up in here and pounce on us and dismiss us with who we are and what we bring to the table? This is the kind of game where you send that message that, hell no, it ain't going down like that. I'm very interested in seeing what will happen tomorrow night in Oklahoma City, because I want to see what Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant do. Any basketball fan out there, don't miss this, because I think they're going to show up and answer the bell for this one. I really do.
You know, you have become the Don King of ABC's Saturday night matchups.
I
love it, man.
You should do a commercial. We should edit this, and it should be the commercial.
It was beautiful.
Listen, other than bringing me on TV, I really believe this is the best thing that ESPN has done in years.
A close second.
Yeah. But the truth is, everything you said was true. You weren't hyping. You were actually just spouting truth.
I'm spouting the truth.
It's the truth.
With excitement and enthusiasm.
I agree. And by the way, I will remind you, the moment you picked Russell Westbrook to be this year's league MVP, my comment right back to you was, over Kevin Durant's dead body, he will be MVP. Not literally, but figuratively. And that's what's happening.
You did say that.
You know, it's like, okay, but Katie's got a little better stats. They're both having really great years. Look, I'm going to disqualify myself here. Kevin, Russ, I need you. I need you. I'm rooting like crazy for you not only to win Saturday night at home, but the following Thursday night on TNT, the late game at 10:30 Eastern Time, you play at Golden State. So you got 2 shots, Saturday night, Thursday night. I need you, big guys, both of them. I need you to beat them twice for the sake of my San Antonio Spurs. We're only 3.5 games back. We need you. Well, I'm being honest about it, but I'm with you, Stephen A. This is huge for them because I think they're in harm's way right now. Steph Curry clowned the Orlando Magic last night. Steph Curry was literally magic at the Magic. Steph Curry won over a hostile road crowd, and I'm just watching it on TV, but it sounded like in the second half, he got the Magic crowd to ooh and ah and root for Steph. And they were literally like giving him an ovation when Steve Kerr threw him back in the game with 5 minutes to go, which I didn't think was a shrewd move because why put him back in harm's way? But he wanted him, I assume, to get his 50-plus points, and he bang, bang got them just like that, and he was out of the game. But my point is...
It's right down the road from Disney World, so I wouldn't call it hostile.
I'm saying that they were revved up. And their team is good enough to pull off. It would be an upset, but I told you when we talked about this big road trip, I said back-to-back Miami, Orlando, that's going to be a dicey game for Golden State. Well, then I tweeted right before the game. That's what I said, but when the road trip started, I wouldn't bet a penny on Orlando winning this game, even though they have a loaded young team at home, and they're tough to beat at home, and they were up 63-59 at halftime. And then Steph happened.
Golden State, right? Golden State.
Yeah.
I believe Golden State has the best home crowd in the NBA. I believe we all know they have the best team. They're the most entertaining team to watch. I mean, if you watch last night's game, you see some of those moves Harrison Barnes did, putting ball on the floor. I haven't seen Harrison Barnes do that. You see Iguodala leading the break and feeding somebody for a layup.
Well, he dribbled behind his back.
That's right.
He brought Steph up off the bench going behind his back.
They're having a ball.
Yes.
They're having a ball.
But
I will tell you this. Steph Curry is a showstopper. Not only is he the best shooter I've ever seen, he is the #1 box office attraction in all of the NBA.
Yep.
He is must see. You walk through the turnstiles to see him now. I believe he has, or he will by the end of the season, if he has not already, because I haven't checked the stats, usurp LeBron as the #1 box office attraction in all of the NBA.
There's no doubt. I agree. So here's my bottom line. I'm going to remind you, Oklahoma City is now 1-3 since the break. They blew a game at home to Indiana. They lost last night at New Orleans. Obviously, last Sunday, they lost by 23 points to LeBron and company at home. I'm not saying it's do or die, obviously, but it's sort of psychologically do or die. If you get embarrassed, as I fear you will be, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, then you have to go back to the Bay and those hostile fans, and you might get embarrassed again. Then where's that going to leave you psychologically down the stretch?
I believe in them too much, especially in Russell Westbrook's heart. I just believe in him. I believe in this brother. And I'm not saying they'll win the game because you need Ibaka and Waiters and Adams and Cantor and all of those other guys to step up to beat Golden State. But I'm saying as it pertains to Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, I believe in these brothers. Golden State is coming to embarrass them.
They are.
And I'm telling you right now, I don't believe they're going to let it happen. I believe Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, being the stars that they are on a Saturday night nationally televised game, ABC, I believe they will show up and they will rise to the challenge. It will come down to the end, but both Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant are going to have big games. Win or lose, it will not be a blowout. I'm picking the Thunder to win this game, and if they lose, it's going to be a tight one. They are not getting blown out. I don't believe it.
I think this has Golden State 120 to 105 written all over it. 120 to 105 Golden State.
I think the Thunder, I can see the Thunder winning this game 115, 108. And if they lose, it will be by that kind of margin, close in the end. And both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook will put up plus 30.
Go Thunder, go. That's what I say.
8:30 Eastern, it all goes down. Yeah, because you want go Spurs, go.
Go Thunder, go.
Let's stay in the NBA. So last night, James Harden rallied the Rockets past the Blazers, but what he's doing on